Hello out there to all my beautiful subscribers. It's the man, the myth, the legend, and you guys know what day it is. It's Sunday, aka Father Sunday. Dad Dual Commentary. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what is up, Warriors? It's the Quad Father here, and I'll tell you, it has been a very, very expensive week and a half for me.
Oh, yes, it has.
with the PS4 and the 2 Xbox Ones, I don't know if I'll ever financially recover.
It's basically over now.
Of course, I don't have to do anything with the rest of my life because I can just sit and play with my
Xbox One and PS4, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't even have to go out and spend money. I'll just stay in my little den here.
There you go. So we basically just prepared for the future for the rest of our lives.
The apocalypse could come, and it would be no big deal to us because we're locked in our
we
room.
wouldn't even notice. I don't think we would even notice if it
as
happened.
long as the servers were still working, we'd be okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? I noticed that a lot of people didn't get the Xbox One or the PS4, and in fact, they're pretty much sold out through Christmas.
Yeah, it's basically because people waited and waited and waited. Like, oh, I don't need to pre-order this thing. I'll just buy it when it comes out because we really haven't had a console release. Like, the last thing that happened was in 2006 or 2005.
2005, yeah.
Yeah, that's forever ago.
Yeah, and this is huge because it's unprecedented. I mean, people don't even consider how serious this is because there's probably not going to be another gaming console. So I wanted to bring you some of my impressions, our impressions of the two different consoles, because I think we can direct you if you're looking to buy a new one.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, I personally, I'm just going to say right off the bat that I prefer the PlayStation 4. You know that, but
yeah, but why?
I prefer it because, well, at least for me, I'm mainly a Call of Duty player. You guys can see that by this gameplay. By the way, this is on the PS4, so it's a COD Ghost PS4 Chem Strike gameplay. I get to Chem Strike way late in the gameplay because I was playing dumb in the beginning, but later I learned on how to actually play well on this map, and it just happens. But I really prefer to play Call of Duty on the PlayStation 4 just because the graphics, they're actually better. Like, they're actually noticeably better.
I hate to give that up, but that is true. Mm-hmm. The Xbox One doesn't look as sharp. I mean, I sit right in my chair and I can see both of them playing at the same time, and the PS4 is superior visually.
Oh yeah, by far. It looks like you're playing on a PC.
Yeah, okay, but that's about where I think the benefits end.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I don't really see too much. Like, I feel like the user interface on the Xbox One, it's a black background.
Yeah,
it's a black background.
It's not much different. It really hasn't changed that much. And actually, what you can do with it is significantly different, but I don't know that the things that it can do that are different than the Xbox 360 actually matter, like all the Kinect features. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're cool. You could say things and the Xbox will respond. You can actually have kind of a picture-in-picture thing. You call it Snap. Mm-hmm. And you can. So what I've done is in my pregame lobbies, I just have the TV going in the Snap.
Yeah,
and that way I can watch a TV show while I'm in the pregame lobby.
So we've gotten really far down in electronics to the point where we can't have 30 seconds in a pregame lobby without being entertained.
Well, and I have my phone in my hand. So
yeah, exactly. So it's a double.
In case there's a commercial on the
of course.
TV.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Okay, so you can watch that. Another thing you can do with that HDMI input on Xbox One is run your Xbox 360 through your Xbox One.
Or your PS4, or even your PS3, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
Can you run your computer through the Xbox One?
Yes, you can. But I don't know why you would. There's some talk of lag, but not on the Xbox One and the Xbox 360 if you connect those two.
I've never even tried. I got to get on this.
Yeah, because then you get to use all your old games, but you can play with the same controller on the new console.
That's
cool. That's one good thing, or a couple good things. The other good thing for me is that I can actually control my phone, my Xbox One, with my phone or my tablet.
All right, that's pretty cool. I got to give it up. That's really cool.
Yeah. So I can't really throw video from one to the other, but I can control it, and I can actually. The big thing I like is I can respond to messages on my tablet with a full keyboard.
Hold on. Speaking of controlling TVs and stuff like that, let's talk about what I did in class a few days ago.
Oh no.
Okay. So I have this app on my phone. Most of you guys probably know because we do talk about our phones all the time. Mm-hmm. I do have the Samsung Galaxy S4, and so does my dad. So we're not an iPhone family. We're not really an Apple family. We don't have a Mac or anything like that. We're all PC, all about that, the PC master race. But I have my S4, and it has an app called Watch On, and you cannot get this on the Apple Store. You can't get it.
Because you have to have an infrared blaster on your phone, which comes with the Samsung Galaxy S4 and not an iPhone.
Yeah, which, again, that's another advantage. But, we're not trying to get into phone wars or anything, but what I did is I opened up the app, is I can control it to the projector, because most projectors, like, they're all basically the brand Epson at our school. Yeah. I'm sure you guys know that brand. It's just a white with a black lettering that says Epson. That's basically where it is in California. That's basically what we always use. But so all you have to do is you have to type in the postal code, you have to type in the brand, and you have to point it at the screen. You can turn it off, on, or change the volume, or mute it. So
you can control a TV or any
TV or like a projector. In this case, it was a projector. So what I was doing is I would turn off the projector. I would just turn it off really quick. Yeah, in class while we were watching a movie, because we had a sub and we had to watch like Nemo in Spanish because it was Spanish class for some reason.
Nemo, the movie Nemo in high school?
The actual Nemo in Spanish.
Oh, boy.
I don't know why that would help me learn Spanish, but we had to like write a little paper thing on it.
I think I'd kind of like to watch that. It'd be funny to see him fish talking in Spanish.
And they actually redid the animation so it actually looks like their mouth is going on with the Spanish words.
Okay, well, that's a lot of money, but okay, so you turned it off?
Okay, yeah, but I would turn it off and people would be like, oh, what happened? The teacher would be like, how is this happening? Maybe the projector's broken. And then I do it again, and then I do it again and again. And finally, after the third or fourth time, we move
Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué pasando aquí?
Okay, Dad. Okay.
Sorry.
But no. And then we move rooms, and then I do it again in the next room, and everybody's freaking out like, how's this happening? The first time I did it in the next room, I believe I only did it twice or three times in the next room. Mm-hmm. She's like, how? She screams out, how? And because
¿Qué pasó?
Exactly. We moved rooms. We moved everything. So people thought someone had the remote. And no one ever even got close to expecting it was me. I mean, hopefully my teacher doesn't watch this video. But
let's hope.
Yeah, but that was a lot of fun.
So we've established that you're a bad kid.
I'm a bad kid, yes.
With too much electronics.
Too much.
The one thing I don't like about either one of these new consoles is there's no third-party mics yet. And
my gosh.
And the mics that come with it are like a joke. It's like a
they're
tinker toy.
Yeah, exactly, like $6 or something.
Yeah, and game volume doesn't come in through the headset.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, they got to step that up.
Step up your game, Microsoft.
Okay, now I do like the fact that through the Kinect you can actually do Skype, which is kind of fun.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, can you do it while playing?
I think so in the Snap.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah,
I haven't tried
it. Picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing really new in the controllers. I mean, they're kind of cool. The PS4 has a cool one, right?
Yeah, the PS4. I like the PS4 controller because where you rest your thumbs is where you would naturally rest it on a controller. So that's just a little bit easier, more convenient.
Okay, and we don't have dedicated servers, at least on
I think
Xbox
we do.
One.
No, we do. You have to have dedicated servers. Have you ever had a host migration?
No, but I've had lag for days.
But that doesn't mean that it's not a dedicated server.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they're just bad dedicated servers. Not everybody has an Xbox One right now. Maybe in 6 months, then everybody you won't have much lag. Because think about it, you could be connecting to someone like Arkansas compared to California.
I'll trust you on that. Okay?
I believe it.
Okay, so here's a couple points that I think we're going to finish up with if you're still looking to get it.
Yeah.
Now, I say if you're playing on a small screen and you have a computer with you, I say go ahead and get the PS4.
That's what I did.
Because you don't need these picture-in-picture thing. You do that with the two screens at your desk.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're going to have it in the living room and you're going to have family, definitely go Xbox One because there's lots of cool little features.
It's more of a hub.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the fact that you can watch TV through the Xbox One makes it a better living room player.
Agreed.
But if it's going to be in your bedroom or exclusively for one-person use, and it doesn't really matter. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then exclusive content on each console, you guys have to make the decision.
Yeah, it's basically up to you what games you want to see.
Right. And one thing I do know is that both will get better and both will improve their graphics amazingly.
In the next 3 months, it's going to improve like crazy.
Okay. And finally, people are wondering, are there people playing Ghosts on the Xbox One and the PS4? And just a few minutes ago, you were on the PS4 and you were in a lobby and it told you how many people were playing.
Oh, yeah. It's between 30 to 40,000 on both consoles. Right. It's actually matched pretty evenly.
Yeah, it was about 25K. So I clicked on my Xbox One and I looked at the lobbies for Call of Duty Ghosts and there was 28K.
Yeah, okay. So
it's
between 25 and 40,000 typically.
Right. And so I would say wherever your friends are and whatever exclusive content you're going to use is going to be two big things that would help me decide which of these two amazing, and they're both amazing. I'm not a fanboy for either. We have them both. But which one of these two amazing consoles you're going to get, because most people aren't going to get both.
Yeah, basically just go where your friends go. Go where you think you're going to have the most fun. That's what I decided. Well, that's not what I decided to do because I got both. But
well, that's how you moved from the PS3 to the Xbox 360.
Yeah, because most of my friends, I started out on the PlayStation 3 playing back in Modern Warfare 2, and then I moved to the Xbox 360 in the middle of Modern Warfare 3. So
so what about the console switch?
The console switch. Oh, like controller-wise?
Yeah, the controller.
Like, it's easy. Guys think it's like, oh, it's this huge thing. Oh, it's so complicated. Oh, I got to switch controllers. I'm not going to do as well for like 6 weeks, dude. If you spend like 6 hours, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, it's
like,
not going to be bad. So what do you do about those toggles, though? You have it toggled.
I prefer the PS4 control, or the toggles, and the controller overall, too. But
the aim shoot down below is the big difference to me.
That's on the PS4, too. You know, the LT and RT. Yeah. I'm just saying that for Xbox references, but the R2 and L2, you know, those are actually what you use to shoot now on PlayStation, which I'm glad they did that. I don't really see why they put L1 and R1 or RB and LB as the shoot originally on PlayStation 4, but
so they're pretty much the same now.
They are the same.
That was really hard for me. I kept throwing my stuns when I meant to aim, and you know, throwing down my C4 when I meant to shoot. And so,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We did put a lot of effort into it and thinking up all the ideas. Make sure to leave a like down below. Let's shoot for 300 likes. That'd be really cool. It's been Quantum FT. Social media links, of course, they're in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.
I'll see you in the next, new generation consoles.